What's up, guys? This is Don, and this is the Don Talk. Back with another episode for y'all, man. Hope everyone's been good. Hope everyone's life been good. Hope it's been going like you want it to go, man. I just hope that everyone, strive to be their best each and every day because, that's all we can do in this world, man. But today I just want to talk about being grateful, man. You got to really be grateful for the good times and the bad times, man, because guess what? You're still alive. Some people they can't they can't be grateful for being alive because some people they didn't wake up today. Some people they're blind. Some people they got one arm. Some people they got one leg. But that's why I say you just gotta be grateful because if you wake up every day, still can see, still got all your ligaments, still can run, still can walk, still can jump, still can exercise, basically still can just do the daily things that a human being can do, you should be grateful because there's a lot of people out in the world who wish they could do that, but they can't. They wake up every day not being able to do something. And I just feel like for the people who can do and provide for themselves, you should be grateful, man, because it's a lot of people out here who can't and they really want to be able to. It's a lot of people out here in this economy now who's struggling to make ends meet, struggling to get their bills paid, struggling to eat, struggling to get their kids something for their birthday, struggling to make it through the whole month because it's hard. Like out here now, man, you can't really take anything for granted, man, because we're living in some hard times that I feel like a lot of people don't realize it, man. A lot of people they've took advantage so much that they don't realize when they're in good situations because they've been just babied and gave and not had to really work for anything. And the people who had to work for stuff, they really understand it. And the ones who didn't, they don't really understand it, man, because everything they've got has just been handed to them. But even if you didn't get it handed to you and you had to work for it, you know, it just means a lot more when you had to work for it because you had to literally go out there, grind, like working 8 hour shifts, 10 hour shifts, 12 hour shifts, just doing whatever you got to do, getting out here and hustling to make your ends meet. And that's really big, man. Like a person who can really say that they worked for everything and got everything on their own and didn't get a lot of stuff handed to them, hey, that's props to them because a lot of people, they don't do that. A lot of people, they've got stuff handed to them. But for the ones who didn't, you know, I just want to say I give y'all a round of applause. And me being me, I lost my mom when I was 18, about to turn 19. And I just really remember her telling me about a lot of stuff in life that I could possibly experience once she was gone. And literally everything that she told me, I've literally seen it now. And coming up this month in August, Lord's will, I'll be 30 years old, man. And when my mom passed away, I didn't have no idea how I was gonna make it, how I was gonna be able to provide for myself, let alone my sister. And then my sister was having a daughter. So I had not only did I have my sister, but then I had my niece as well. So, I had to step up. I didn't have a choice. I had to go out here and get it. I didn't have a choice whether I could just sit on my ass and just do whatever, just chill, just not want to go to work, not want to find a job, not doing this, not doing that. Like I had to go do it because if I didn't, then them bills wouldn't have got paid. My car payments, my insurance, power bill, water bill, none of that would have got paid if I had decided, nah, I ain't gonna do nothing, man. I'm just gonna chill, sit on my ass, and just like most people do, just smoke and don't want to do nothing. But the people who do smoke and do something, hey, do what you gotta do, man. It's hard out here, so ain't no nothing bad for people who want to smoke. But if you do, just wanna do something when you do because I just feel like for me, when I used to do whatever back in my day, you know, it gave me a drive when I did. It helped me, figure stuff out, you know, it just made me want to work even harder to get to where I wanted to be at because I know that I had people depending on me. I had people who was relying on me to help them, and I didn't want to disappoint them. And I just really wanted to do whatever I could to just make sure we ate the next day. Like, it do get hard out here, man, but when it do get hard, you got to get down on your knees, have a sincere prayer with God, have a sincere prayer with yourself, have a sincere prayer with what you want. Like, you can't just want something in life and feel like it's going to come to you. No, that's not it. That's not how life works. You got to pray about it, talk to God, ask for what you want, and then you got to go put that work in because prayer without works is dead. You can pray for whatever, how many times you want to, whenever, but if you're not putting the work in, then I don't see how you feel like it's gonna happen. Because if you're not putting the work in, then you cannot expect for stuff to just happen to you. That's not how life works, and that's not how life is. Some people, they're blessed. Some people are blessed into wealthy families. Some people aren't blessed into wealthy families. But those who aren't blessed in wealthy families, you got to go the extra mile. And that's just life. You can't sit and cry about it or be mad about it or be mad at the next man because you see, oh, they got your dream car. When you see them having your dream car, you got to look at that and be like, dang, I'm gonna have to work harder. I'm gonna have to stay some extra hours. I'm gonna have to put in this overtime. I'm gonna have to get up a little earlier than everybody else. I'm gonna have to work a little harder than everybody else. But ain't nothing wrong with having to do that because that's just a part of the grind and that's just a part of your story. That's a part of your story and for your life. Everybody's life is different. Everybody's life, you go through different trials and tribulations in your life. And I just feel like a lot of people nowadays, they really don't want to grind. But you can't go through life feeling like you're gonna cheat it because you should you should just be grateful that you're even alive because like I was talking about before, there's people who wake up every day that's blind. There's people who wake up every day one leg. There's people who wake up every day one arm. There's people who wake up every day can't hear, wishing they could hear. There's people who can't see, wishing they could see. And if you got a chance every day and God let you wake up every day to grind and pursue and keep going, you shouldn't take advantage of that, man. You should really get up and get to it. Like, get to it. Like, get out here and figure out what you want to do. You don't have to have your plans already, planned out, knowing what you want to do. You don't have to know what you want to do, but figure out and want to do something though. You should want to strive to do something, even though if you don't got no idea what you want to do yet. just try to do something. You're not gonna figure nothing out by not doing anything. If you just sit on your butt all day, you're not gonna figure out what you want to do. If you're not reading, if you're not trying to basically upgrade your surroundings, upgrade what you're reading, upgrade what you're watching, just basically upgrade everything around you, then it's like, how do you feel you're gonna figure out what you want to do? And that's the thing too. A lot of people, once they graduate high school, they feel like, oh, I don't gotta learn nothing no more. I can do whatever I want to do. I don't gotta learn this. I don't have to read books no more. I don't have to do homework no more. Yeah, that's true. You don't have to do any of that. But as you're not doing that, there's other people who are. And the world, it just keeps going. It just keeps evolving. So if you're one of those people who like, man, I don't gotta do none of that. I don't feel like doing that. I don't want to do that. Then when you see other people that you went to school with that you graduated with, you see them driving these fancy cars, you see them in these big houses, you see them taking vacations when they want, spending money how they want, doing everything how they want. You can't sit there and hate on that because I guarantee you, most of those people, they put in that work. They read them books. They looked at them seminars. They tried to figure stuff out. But if you sit here and just watch them, you're never gonna get nowhere. Cause by you watching them, that's not helping you out. Only thing you doing is giving them views by watching what they doing in their life. Most people just watch other people just to be nosy anyway. They mostly watch them just to hate on them and be like, "Oh, did you see what such and such doing? Oh, such and such. Oh, well, dang, they ain't like how they used to be in school. Hey, they done glowed up." Of course, everybody not the same that they were from high school, especially if it's been 10 plus years. You can't sit here and think that, oh, yeah, when we was in school, oh, yeah, there was nobodies or nothing. So, oh, yeah, we older now, but oh, I see they driving Bugattis. Oh, they driving Audis, they driving BMWs. Yeah, they driving those cars because I guarantee you, they put in the work to get to what they wanted. They put in the work to get to what they want. They put in the work to get what they wanted. You can't be mad at that. You can't be hating on people like that because they chose to go out there and get what they wanted. They chose to go put that work in. They chose to stay that late, them extra 2 hours at work. They chose to stay a little later at work. They chose to put the work in. They chose to grind for that. So I just feel like when people see other people having success, you shouldn't hate on those people, man. You shouldn't hate on those people. You should look at that and be like, hey man, I'm happy for them. I'm glad they doing good in their life. That should motivate you to want to do more. That should motivate you to want to do better because you see other peers and everybody that you used to know doing better too. You know, I just really wanted to, come on here today and just make a little inspirational podcast and let people know, man, just be grateful, man. Be grateful that you're still here. Be grateful that you're still able to breathe. Be grateful that you're still able to see. Be grateful that you're still able to hear. Be grateful that you wake up every day and you got two legs to walk with. Be grateful every day that you can get up and you can reach over on your dresser and pick something up. You can reach over with your right hand, pick something up. Reach over with your left hand, pick something up. Because some people, they can't do that. Some people, they literally live in a life of darkness because when they wake up every day, they don't see nothing but darkness. They can't see the beauties of the world, the beautiful world that God has given us. And God gives us each and every day that we wake up to still get out here and go get it. So I just wanted to come on here today, just to give a little inspiration, tell people be grateful and go get it, man. Be grateful and go get it because God is real. And as long as you have trust in your heart and believe that God is able and that God is your personal Lord and Savior, then you can beat any odds. You can literally beat any odds. And just know that all you have to do is have a little faith. A little faith as a mustard seed, and you can get out here and do whatever. Whatever you want to do, put your mind to it, and you can do it. I promise you, man. This is done, and this is a done talk. Peace, love, and happiness. We out.